Had to do it for my city, had to do it for my city, had to do it for my city, had to do it for my city. If you really want to help me, if you really by my side.
What's up, guys? How are you doing? It's Kinyo here. Right now I am pre-show. I got a show, the Kinyo live show that I host in San Antonio is happening tonight. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for that. Right now I'm at the Project Forward office, chilling. I did some videos today, did work. This is where I work. I say chilling a lot when I actually mean works because like I've had jobs before, so this doesn't feel exactly like a job because I'm doing whatever I want, but it's work. So I kind of gave you guys an update before. So this little area, this is where I do my work. It's still developing. I'm gonna do some painting and stuff. This is gonna end up, usually there's a TV there, but I use it for the show. This is gonna end up being actually just like a Project Forward area, my little office and stuff like that. Keep stuff to give away to people who stop by, like Cedric Bellamy, Legacy City's newest album, IMBC t-shirt, my latest book that's not out yet. It's probably gonna come out in like 2 months. So anyway, I just keep different stuff to give out to different people. Pick up some CDs from different people. Pause One, he did a show with SA Cyphers, so that's what this space is all about. Printer, because I'm productive. This space, I don't know, last time I showed it to you guys, probably don't even remember, unless you watch a bunch of that stuff. This is gonna be like reception area, clothes, what else is gonna be going down here? Art is gonna be going on over here, and there's a room over there, which I'm not gonna show you, but it's still in production. There's gonna be a record label in there. I'm sure you recognize her. She's at the show sometimes. It's Kenya from IMBC wearing her Good People Everywhere shirt. She's a little bit too anatomically correct, but anyway, that just makes me sound creepy for recognizing it. What's your name? Fulton? Colton. I keep forgetting. So you're on Empire? You're like an artist, or you're what? Show promoter. Okay. This guy Colton. Very cool. I'm sure you guys are gonna see him all around. Actually, no, show promoters, you guys are usually pretty low key. Very cool. Well, Empire Records is gonna be over there, record label. They do events too. So it's very cool, yeah. So this is the hub, the main hub where I know I'm at Collab a lot. It's collaborative working space. Mainly because that place is one of the best places to meet people. And I'm still super huge in the business of meeting people, so I still spend my weekends and stuff there. But this is the Project Forward office, man. So if you're looking for us, you can find us 5703 Randolph if you're ever in San Antonio, if you're ever bored. And once that reception area is open, it's basically going to be like non-stop, just letting people come in, chill, playing videos, and it'll also be a reception for those businesses that are interested in really, like, you know, seeing what we do up close and personal. They can stop by the office and we'll have different people in there, and we're starting anyway. You don't care about all that, but this is what my pre-show looks like. It's fun. This is the street that I'm on right now. This is Randolph Street. This whole thing's gonna get pretty crazy out here. I'm gonna paint a mural pretty soon. Michael Hawk, the artist who owns most of this block, he's gonna be doing a bunch of murals and stuff like that too. Very cool. Hopefully we'll get more food trucks. That's a funny name for a food truck. Another food truck. There's Nate from Empire Records. Look at him walking like he owns everything. So this place right here is actually a thrift store right next to it. I'm sure you're curious, so might as well tell you. So this thrift store is also owned by the same artist, and he's super awesome. That's Michael Hawk, and so this store is pretty cool too. I have a couple art pieces in there, and they're making it really artsy, so I love that. There's this art gallery slash miscellaneous store that I like to go to in LA called La Luz de la Luz, and so that's what it reminds me of that they're turning it into. So I'm super happy with the progression. I'm gonna sneak in there. This is the art studio where stuff's going down. I kind of just want you guys to see some cool stuff. Oh, okay. Well, this guy who owns the place, he has a Grammy. I don't know where he has it right now. He's hiding it. But what I can show you, I saw this already. This is a gold record right here. Have you ever seen a gold record before? That's what they look like up close. And then here is a platinum record for Frankie J's album. Yeah, there we go. So this is his name right there, Mike Aguilar. It's cool, man. There's a lot of people that go into making art and artists successful. So you guys are getting to see some behind the scenes stuff. And it hasn't even gotten close to blowing up level yet. You know when all this stuff is gonna blow up? Probably in about probably about 6 months from now. Everything's gonna get a little bit more, you know, it's probably not even, it's honestly, I always overestimate because that's how fast I'm pushing myself. But realistically, when some of this stuff really starts popping, it'll probably be about a year. So what's gonna be cool though is I'm gonna be learning a lot of stuff, and I'll be changing my mind and getting new ideas and meeting new people, and this is like the inside, and it's funny to me because if I was watching this, it would be interesting because I can see what it looks like on the inside, and then I get to see some of the finished products too of everything that's going on. So yeah, I think it's cool, and I'm gonna put more efforts into having more guests on my vlog, and like people that I like their music and stuff like that, and I support. More positivity, more stuff. Project Forward, the business that I'm creating, the business that's here. I'm hoping I say it enough times you'll believe it, and you'll not believe it, but you'll hear it. This is a production company, media production company. So we're gonna make a lot of TV shows. That's the goal, to have original content coming out every year that is battling with NBC and CNN and Netflix one day. So that's our goal, to steal some of their eyeballs. The more time you guys are watching our stuff, the less time you're watching something that maybe isn't as valuable. Not that their stuff isn't great. I watch a ton of Netflix, but I think we can create a different kind of culture, you know, a culture where people care about each other a little bit more, a culture where people think more positively. That's the goal out here, to just change the actual world. Isn't that crazy? Change the world. It's ludicrous. That's the goal. This is gonna be a long episode because I have some other clips to throw into this thing, but thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around. Look at that huge painting I got for free. They were trying
to get you through the rain and over them humps. Just wanna let you know that you can overcome. Just keep the hope alive like it was Frankenstein. They gon' always talk mess, but don't pay it no mind. Just keep your eyes open. There
are a bunch of careers out there that are cut and dry. You know, we respect them for certain reasons, and I'm not saying any specific career, but let me give you some examples. Doctors, right? We respect the fact that we believe doctors worked really hard, and they should be there, wherever they are, right? We agree on that, and we think of them, we like them, we don't think it's bragging for someone to say, hey, you know, I'm a doctor or anything like that, and to believe that they're good at what they do. Thank you. And then there's also singers. You know, we respect singers. We look at their talent, raw talent, right? And we say, that is talent. Thank you for that. I can feel what you're doing, you know? And there's a bunch of other careers like that: lawyers, dancers, basketball players, all of these really big name things, things where they're defined. We believe in these people. What's interesting though is I think sometimes we don't have that same belief in the things that we're interested in. Like, hey, like I'm extremely good at, you know, when people come into the store that I work at, small business, big business, doesn't matter. I'm extremely good at making people feel comfortable and at home, right? Like literally to the level that someone is a doctor. There are people who are good at a bunch of different things, but they don't think that what they do is important. It could be like a mom, like I am raising amazing children. You know, like I am killer at this. I am killing it. Or I am amazingly balancing a bunch of different conflicting interests and desires and things that are taking up my time. Like I'm really good at that. There's jobs for people like that. There's jobs for people who can multitask. I think what I'm trying to say is it's super imperative to, one, believe in your talent, and also believe in the work that you've put into the things that you're doing. Like, you've put in a lot of work. I don't care if you've been a drug dealer. I'm serious, super serious. I don't care if you've been a drug dealer for 30 years. Why do you think it's possible for people who've been drug dealers for 30, drug addicts even? Let me go to drug addicts. I don't care if you've been a drug addict. Obviously, drug dealers have skills. That's why they're making money and not getting arrested if they're not. But I mean, drug addicts, you can be a drug addict for 30 years, hopefully you don't die, and then turn your life around and immediately write a best-selling book. Why is that? Because your life is work. So believe in the days that you've been alive. Okay? Don't get hung up on the days where you didn't do what you wanted to do, because honestly it ended up not being who you are, even though it was your dream. So if you didn't do it, that's fine, but you did things. You lived a life. So really take account. If you do those two things, it's transformative. It is transformative. Number one, look at your talents, things that you're just naturally better at than a lot of people. And there's everyone has them. I don't care who you are. Talents are just the exact same thing as gifts. We call them talents, right? But they're just gifts, things that are who we are. It's who we are, and realizing that we didn't choose, but who we are has qualities. So that might be your voice, that might be your face, that might be your brain, that might be as simple as, and just because you have a talent doesn't mean that other people don't have that talent. Like, you being a great dancer doesn't mean that everyone else who's dancing isn't dancing correctly. It just means that you specifically, the way that you dance is unique to you, and you believe in creating dances and expressing through dance and connecting other people through dance. Other people just might be the people that you're connecting, because they're going to dance too. Okay? Anyway, I'm going off topic here. But if you learn to believe in your talents, your qualities, your characteristics, right? And then you also learn to believe in your work, your life, the things that you've already done, the experience you've already gotten. Some people don't believe that they can walk into other industries and say, hey, I want a job here, because of the experience that they have somewhere else. You need to think about how you can leverage the time that you've spent. If you've spent 10 years working at the cash register in Ross, then maybe what you need to do is go find one of these little independent boutiques that are looking for a manager, and they hire mostly hipster kids, and say, hey, let me manage your business. I spent 10 years at Ross. Like, seriously, think about the time that you put into things in your life. If you worked at a hotel doing customer service for a year, even just a year, you can go to maybe a dental office who's looking for a receptionist. They might pay more, they might not, but you can go to a dental office and say, hey, like, I'm extremely good at customer service. They love customer service there. They'll hire someone who's skilled at customer service. Haven't you ever been to the dentist and the receptionist was angry? She was an angry woman. Don't you wish that they had a better receptionist? They wish they had a better receptionist. They wish they had someone who knew customer service, someone who knew how to make people feel okay, so that they can make their $1 million, $2 million a year. And maybe it's a raise for you and a year or two of experience that you can use somewhere else, or to start your own business if you really want to do that. But it's honestly just not necessary these days. Like, starting your own business is a giant undertaking, not to dissuade anyone, but like, there's so many things that you can do. If your skills lie elsewhere, it doesn't really make sense to like start, like, it doesn't, like right now it wouldn't make sense to start like a fast food cheeseburger restaurant. It would make more sense to like work in the system, unless you have like something new that you want to do with fast food cheeseburgers or something. But anyway, my point is, there's nothing glamorous about starting a business. It's just another facet of life. And a lot of people are entrepreneurs. The difference between entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship is that you bring original ideas, but you bring it to an already existing system. So you're like an entrepreneur inside of a business, which is how businesses grow. And other people, I mean, there's just different, we all occupy different areas in life. But those two things right there, like, I'm super serious. Focus on the time that you've spent in life. You have experience. If you've been alive, I don't care if you're 5 years old, you have experience, right? I'm sure if you had parents like mine, even at 10, they were already holding you accountable for your experience. You should know good enough to do this. Guess what? You know good enough to do a bunch of stuff. Your life has given you great experience. Not to mention the fact that you have also some sparkling things about your character that are why your friends like you. It's why people laugh when they're around you and they tell certain kinds of stories around you, because you have unique personality characteristics. And it seems like there's so many people, how could everyone possibly be unique? But that's just exactly how enormous, gigantic this world is. Pulling up to this spot, I feel bad for recording this entire time I was driving. I'm having a meeting about a new show that Project Forward is getting involved with. A brand new show. I'm talking, yes, like we already have Go Live with Kinyo, we already have Project Forward Originals, we already have Cafe Talk. This is the brand new show that's going to be added for you guys to watch. This is going to be a YouTube show, so it's not going to be on our streaming service, but it's going to be a show for YouTube, working with some talented people around town. I've been kind of hinting at this announcement, but like in a bunch of different videos, so I'm sure no one knows. But after tonight,
people hurt and I despise it. Fake heroes don't idolize it, cause sometimes evil comes in kindness. I'm just trying to tell y'all something. Don't be confused by their misconceptions. Negativity treated like it's nothing. Rise for your city and overcome.
Feeling like I should ramp up my dreams, my goals, for Project Forward. Like, I know that I want to do, we're going to start doing more Project Forward events, not just, I mean, I have my show, Go Live with Kinyo, that's always going to keep going on, but like, there's some cool stuff going on, and I feel like some stuff I do, people don't really realize how intentional it is. Like, there's so many barriers to success, so many things that can get in your way, as far as, oh, I need to wait until they're gonna let me do this, I need to wait until these people are gonna help me leverage something to do this or whatever like that. I've gotten really aggressive about the idea of not waiting for anybody to do anything for me. I don't rely on people for anything that I actually want to do. I look forward to people meeting me on my level so that we can work together, you know, but honestly that's a very, very slow game, because people take a long time to really, really trust you, and it doesn't happen that you just meet someone and you know, it starts working out. Sometimes there's even relationships like that, but anyway, very cool. Oh, that kid's having a time of his life. Look at that right there. He's getting pulled around. Look at that. I'm jealous of that kid. But anyway, but for Project Forward, I mean, like, we're gonna start doing multiple events a week. Really, multiple events a week. Obviously, I won't be at all of them, but I'm looking to get some help from some people. Not some help, but I'm looking for some people who like to do stuff and helping them. That's a good way to start a relationship off running, if you're helping the person rather than asking them for help. And usually, I mean, people think that ideas have to be theirs. Like, everyone wants to work on their idea. Ideas don't matter, because in the execution, that's when ideas become one person's idea or the other. If I'm helping, you know, it doesn't even matter, any company do anything, that means that now their company's patterned after my thinking because I've executed for them. Anyway, so I love to help people do stuff, and I feel like that's my strategy: find people who are already doing something and give them a little assistance. But what I meant by bigger dreams is I think that, as far as I know, I wanted LA next, but this is a big world. I want Project Forward events across the US. I want them to be in other countries. I want to head over to Nigeria. I do. I want to do something in London. I want to do something in my favoriteest ever country in the entire world, Japan. I know, it should have been Nigeria, right? But Japan makes anime, so I'm on Team Japan. Nigeria, step your anime game up. But actually, I want to do a lot of stuff in Nigeria too, no joke. Like, what I'd like to do out in Nigeria is really get involved in the movie scene there and the film scene there. I think that's so cool. The population there is crazy. I'm actually starting to wonder why people are still so fascinated with American institutions. I think whatever association that creates Grammys, whatever organization that creates Oscars, I think they're doing a great job. They really are doing a great job. But they're governing, one country. I don't know what it's gonna really take for people to start having a global mindset. If you were in America watching this, America is not the center of the world, right? It's not how things work at all. And your city isn't the center of America. And you aren't the center of the people's lives that you live around. But back to the America thing, America is not, it's not the center of the world, right? There's a really big world, and being global is more fun, so it's not scary at all. It's not scary to think that there's a lot of really cool stuff for us to do. So with Project Forward, I see the sky being the only limit. I'm chilling over here waiting for my Chinese food. Bro, I think I spotted him. He's there, he's coming. So I'm excited, not just with Project Forward, but even with stuff that I'm gonna be doing for myself. Oh, Simply Chinese, guys. The manga boba is happening right now. But yeah, so I think, flies. I hate flies, man. I feel like they know what they're doing. I feel like they're highly intelligent, like horses or something like that. But that's my vision on that.
Do it, had to do it for the city. Do it, had to do it for the people. Do it, had to do it for the city. Do it.
I told you guys this room was gonna be transformed. Look at it, check it out. Completely different.
Yes,
Ray Marshall's in here.
Because I know it happens in
Negus, Cayenne. You guys might know Cayenne. Do you guys recognize him? He used to be part of the show. Then he abandoned it. Because he's selfish, bro. He's selfish. I'm playing. But look, that was too hard. Right now you can see the whole room. It's all emptied out. There's space, right? Oh, man. I don't mean to disturb you guys.
No, the only thing I can say is try to promote love, man. That's
And then outside over here, doing a little event today. Got some people who are gonna stop by. I probably won't still be recording by then, but
I used to my mind. I was on the same. I wasn't always like this.
anyway, probably gonna be a bunch of clips in here. I'm gonna head over to Jania Moore, fire starter. She's doing a workshop. These two kids, I'm gonna take them over there. Negus is gonna be our first intern. Like, this is so much fun for you guys to watch. If I was you, America, Earth, God is doing stuff. God is doing stuff every single week. It's a different level. Every single week, it's a different level, and it's not me who's doing it. Trust me, I'm just blessed to be part of this whole thing. So anyway, this is the new Project Forward office. So we need video consultations, video production consultations, but this is also where we're going to be operating out of, as far as our media company, video production company. Assisting artists and entrepreneurs, connecting artists and businesses. Sign up, get a membership. Okay, it's not an ad, but this is where Project Forward is. This is Project Forward now. This room, I don't know what it's gonna be. I think we're gonna close it off actually and just have that room over there. But we'll see. Talk to you later. Peace.